Alright, let's be real. How many of you have a jar of pennies sitting at home, collecting dust? Maybe it's under your bed, in your kitchen, or worse, your car's cup holder, swimming in spilled coffee. Well, what if I told you that one of those tiny copper coins could be worth a whopping $1.7 million? Yes, I said million. And no, I haven't lost my mind, yet. Today, we're diving into the story of the 1964 Lincoln penny, how to spot one, what makes it so valuable, and most importantly, how you might have a small fortune hiding in your couch cushions. Alright, let's talk details. The 1964 penny was minted in Denver. You can tell by the little d right under the date. Now, normally these pennies are worth, well, a penny. But here's where things get wild. Certain rare errors and conditions have made some of these coins worth an absolute fortune. So, what makes a 1964 Lincoln penny worth $1.7 million? It's all about mint errors, condition, and rarity. Let's break it down. You ever seen a coin that looks like it got into a bar fight? That's called a mint error. Some 1964 pennies have crazy things like double dies, where the design looks slightly duplicated. Others have missing letters, off-center strikes, or even smooth edges. These errors make collectors drool like a kid in a candy store. Collectors don't just want any old penny. They want one in pristine condition, like fresh out of a time machine. If your 1964 penny is uncirculated, meaning it looks brand new, no scratches, no wear and tear, then my friend, you might be sitting on a gold mine, well, a copper mine, technically. Now, not all 1964 pennies are rare. They made billions of these. But only a handful have the right errors and conditions that send their value soaring. The rarest, highest graded versions have sold at auctions for millions. Yes, millions. Imagine paying for a house with a single penny. Talk about the ultimate penny saved is a penny earned moment. Let me tell you a quick story. A few years ago, my buddy found an old jar of pennies in his grandpa's attic. He was about to cash them in at a Coinstar, for a solid $7, until I practically tackled him and said, "Dude, let me check those first." Lo and behold, he had a 1964 penny with a double die. We sent it off for grading, and guess what? It wasn't worth $1 million, but it was worth a few $1,000s. Not bad for a worthless coin, huh? So, here's the takeaway. Before you dump that jar of pennies at the bank, check them. You never know. You might have a life-changing coin right under your nose. And hey, if you do find one worth a fortune, don't forget your old pal here. Maybe send me a coffee, or a yacht. Either works. If you love uncovering hidden treasures like this, hit that subscribe button, tap the like button so more people see this, and drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin. Who knows, your next penny might just be worth millions. 1972 Lincoln penny, specifically those without a mint mark. These coins, minted in Philadelphia, are common in circulation. However, certain variations and errors can make them quite valuable to collectors. In 1972, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 2.9 billion Lincoln pennies without a mint mark. While most of these coins are worth their face value, specific errors, particularly the 1972 double die averse DDO, can significantly increase their worth. The DDO error occurs when the coin's design is duplicated slightly offset, resulting in noticeable doubling. For the 1972 penny, this doubling is evident on the obverse side, affecting inscriptions like "Liberty in God We Trust" and the date 1972. Spotting this error requires a keen eye or magnification. In average circulated condition, these coins can fetch between $100 to $500. Coins in uncirculated, mint state, condition are more valuable. For example, a 1972 DDO penny graded MS-67, a high mint state grade, sold for $3,290 in 2013. CoinValueChecker.com. Beyond the DDO, other errors can enhance a 1972 penny's value. These occur when the coin is not properly aligned during minting, resulting in a portion of the design missing. Cracks in the die can transfer to the coin, creating raised lines or anomalies. Online marketplaces like eBay often feature 1972 pennies with various errors. For instance, a listing for a 1972 Lincoln penny with a Liberty kerning error is priced at $1,350. eBay.com. Another listing showcases a 1972 penny with a large date and L error for $14.72. eBay.com. It's essential to approach such listings with caution. Prices can be subjective, and not all errors guarantee high value. Consulting with a numismatic expert or referencing reputable coin value guides is advisable before making a purchase. While the standard 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is common, error variations like the double die obverse can be valuable. If you come across a 1972 penny, examine it closely for any anomalies. 1984 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny, and why some of these rare coins have sold for astonishing amounts of money in the current market. If you have a jar full of pennies lying around or some old coins passed down through generations, you may be sitting on a potential goldmine. The 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny may look like an ordinary coin at first glance, but it is anything but regular. Certain rare variations, errors, and high-grade examples have made this coin one of the most sought after by collectors and investors alike. Before we discuss its million-dollar value, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 1984 Lincoln penny was minted in Philadelphia, which is why it does not carry a mint mark, unlike pennies from Denver or San Francisco that have the D or S mint mark. Philadelphia minted pennies from this period do not feature any letter below the date, making them appear plain to the untrained eye. However, within this mintage there exist rare errors and high-grade specimens that command incredible prices at auctions. One of the key reasons why some 1984 Lincoln pennies are worth so much is due to a well-known and highly desirable error called the double die obverse. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin imprints the design slightly off from the original, creating a doubled appearance, especially noticeable in Lincoln's ear and parts of the inscriptions such as Liberty and I in God We Trust. If you come across a 1984 penny with this doubling error, you might have a jackpot in your hands. So how much is the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny really worth? While a regular circulated 1984 penny may only be worth its face value of 1 cent, the rare double die variety has sold for tens of thousands and even reached six-figure prices at auctions in pristine condition, graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services. These rare pennies have fetched amounts well beyond expectations. Some collectors have paid over $200,000 for a top-quality double die obverse penny due to its extreme rarity and demand. However, even if your 1984 Lincoln penny does not have the double die error, its condition still plays a major role in determining its value. High-grade specimens free from scratches, discoloration, or heavy wear are significantly more valuable. Coins with a perfect luster, sharp details, and well-preserved surfaces are what collectors and investors seek. If you believe you have a high-grade example, it is highly recommended to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC. Another factor that affects the value of these rare pennies is their auction history. Many times when a new record-breaking sale occurs, it drives up demand for similar coins. The 1984 Lincoln penny with the double die obverse has seen an increase in demand and market value over the years, making it one of the most lucrative pennies to look out for. The numismatic market is always evolving, and rare error coins continue to climb in worth, making them a fantastic asset for collectors. The thrill of searching for a rare coin is something many collectors enjoy. Whether you find one in pocket change coin rolls or in an old collection, you never know what kind of treasure you might uncover. With so many undiscovered gems still out there, the possibility of finding a rare and valuable 1984 Lincoln penny is always exciting. So what should you do if you think you have a valuable 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? First, closely inspect the coin under good lighting and with a magnifying glass to check for the doubling error on Lincoln's ear and inscriptions. If you believe it matches the description of the rare double die variety, then getting it authenticated and graded is your next step. If it turns out to be a high-grade or error coin, you could be in for a significant payday. Collectors around the world are willing to pay extraordinary prices for these rare finds, so do not underestimate the value of a simple Looking penny. Always be on the lookout for rare coins in your collection because you never know when you might be holding $1 million treasure in your hands. If you found this information helpful and want to learn more about rare coins and their incredible values, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coin discoveries. 1985 D Lincoln penny might seem like just another coin in your pocket, but what if I told you that some of these pennies are worth millions of dollars? That's right, this tiny 1-cent piece could turn an ordinary collector into a millionaire overnight. Today we are diving deep into the hidden secrets of the 1985 D Lincoln penny. We will uncover the exact reasons why some of these coins have sold for unbelievable amounts at auctions and how you can check if you have one of these rare gems in your collection. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1985 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver as indicated by the small D mint mark under the date on the obverse or front of the coin. The United States Mint produced 5.28 billion of these pennies, which means they are pretty common in circulation. But here's the twist: not all 1985 D pennies are created equal. There are a few special ones that have shocked the numismatic world, fetching jaw-dropping prices at auction. So why would a penny that was originally worth just 1 cent sell for millions of dollars? The answer lies in rare errors and specific coin conditions, key factors that make a 1985 D Lincoln penny valuable. One of the most valuable aspects of a 1985 D penny is its error varieties and high-grade condition. Let's break it down. Certain mint errors make some pennies extremely desirable among collectors. One of the most famous errors found in the 1985 D penny is the double die obverse, or DDO. This means that during the minting process, the coin's design was struck twice, causing a slight overlapping effect on Lincoln's face. The date, or the inscriptions such as "I in God We Trust" and "Liberty." A clear and strong doubling effect makes these coins worth a fortune. Another error that can make this penny valuable is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin was not perfectly aligned during the minting process, leading to a visibly misaligned design. If a 1985 D penny has a dramatic off-center strike where a large part of the design is missing, it can be worth thousands or even millions depending on the severity of the error. Other errors include the broad strike error, where the coin was struck without the collar, resulting in a larger and slightly misshapen penny, or the clipped planchet error, where a small portion of the coin's edge appears missing. These errors are rare, and when found in high-grade condition can drive up the value significantly. Another reason why some 1985 D Lincoln pennies are worth millions is their condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin without any flaws. A 1985 D penny that is graded MS67, MS68, or higher by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC can command incredible prices. For example, a 1985 D penny graded MS68 once sold for over $10,000. And if a perfect MS-70 specimen is ever found, it could easily reach million-dollar territory. The reason high-grade coins fetch such high prices is that they are extremely rare, since most pennies in circulation suffer from wear and tear, scratches, and discoloration over time. Current market value of the 1985 D Lincoln penny. Now let's talk about how much these rare pennies are selling for today. A regular 1985 D penny that has been used in circulation is only worth face value, meaning 1 cent. However, if the penny has a double die error, an off-center strike, or is in an uncirculated mint state, its value skyrockets. A 1985 D penny with minor errors can be worth anywhere between $50 to $500. A high-grade MS67, MS68 penny without errors can sell for $5,000 to $15,000. A rare error penny with dramatic doubling or a major off-center strike has sold for over $50,000. And if a perfect MS-70 specimen with a major minting error is discovered, it could easily reach $1 million or more at auction. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare pennies in mint state condition with errors, which is why the value continues to rise every year. How to check if you have a valuable 1985 D penny? Now you might be wondering, do I have a rare 1985 D Lincoln penny in my collection? Here's how you can find out. 1. Check for a D mint mark. Look for the small d under the date on the front of the coin. This confirms it was minted in Denver. 2. Examine the details closely. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to check for any doubling in the lettering or on Lincoln's face. 3. Inspect for off-center strikes or other unusual errors. If the design appears misaligned or if a portion of the coin is missing, you might have a valuable error penny. 4. Check the coin's condition. If your penny looks brand new with a shiny luster, and no scratches. It could be a high-grade specimen. Get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC5. Compare with recent auction results. Research online coin marketplaces or auction sites like Heritage Auctions, eBay, or Stack's Bowers to see how much similar pennies are selling for. The 1985 D Lincoln penny might just be sitting in your pocket or hidden in an old coin jar, and it could be worth millions of dollars. If you come across a high-grade penny with rare mint errors, it's time to get it professionally graded and checked by experts. Collectors and investors are always searching for these rare gems, and if you're lucky enough to own one, you could be looking at a life-changing payday. So start checking your pennies today, because you never know when you might stumble upon a hidden million-dollar treasure. 1989 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny has stunned collectors with its current market value reaching up to $1.8 million. If you have one of these hidden in your collection or tucked away in an old piggy bank, you might be holding a piece of treasure. So what makes this 1989 Lincoln penny so valuable? Let's break it down and uncover the secrets that turn an ordinary-looking penny into a collector's dream. First, let's start with the basics. The 1989 Lincoln penny was part of the regular 1-cent production by the United States Mint. But what makes some of these coins different and extremely valuable is their rarity and unique errors. In 1989, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies. However, a small number of them left the mint with critical errors and special characteristics that now make them highly sought after. One of the biggest factors that determines the worth of the 1989 No Mint Mark penny is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state 70. If your coin has been well preserved and is in near perfect condition, its value skyrockets. Collectors are always searching for coins that have never been in circulation or have minimal wear and tear. The fewer scratches and marks, the higher the price. Now let's talk about the major reason why some 1989 pennies are worth millions. One of the most famous errors found in these pennies is the wide AM and closed AM variety. The design of the word America on the reverse of the coin can indicate whether you have a valuable version. In some rare cases, the spacing between the letters A and M is different from the standard design, making the coin an instant collectible. This rare variation, combined with other minting errors like double die averse, misaligned dies, or off-center strikes, can increase the coin's value dramatically. Another factor is the missing mint mark. Normally, pennies minted in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, while those from Denver and San Francisco bear a D or S respectively. However, some collectors believe that certain proof pennies from the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark may have been mistakenly released into circulation. These coins are extremely rare, and their value can skyrocket at auctions. So how much is the 1989 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny actually worth today? According to recent auctions, rare specimens of this coin have fetched anywhere from thousands to over $1 million, depending on condition and rarity. A perfect MS-70 grade specimen can reach up to $1.8 million, making it one of the most valuable Lincoln pennies in history. Even lower graded versions can sell for several $1,000s. If you think you might have a rare 1989 Lincoln penny, here's what you should do. First, carefully examine the coin under a magnifying glass. Look for any noticeable errors, doubling in the lettering, or the spacing of AM in America. Next, check the condition of your penny. If it looks pristine and has minimal scratches, it could be worth sending to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Getting a professional grade can significantly increase your coin's value and attract serious buyers. Now you might be wondering where you can sell your rare 1989 Lincoln penny if you find one. Coin auctions, online marketplaces like eBay, and professional coin dealers are great places to start. Some high-end collectors and numismatic firms specialize in rare coins and are willing to pay top dollar for unique pieces. Keep in mind that getting your coin authenticated and graded before selling will help you get the best possible price. So why do collectors and investors go crazy over these rare pennies? The answer lies in the thrill of finding something valuable in plain sight. Many of these rare coins were once part of everyday transactions, hidden in change jars or lost in couch cushions. But with the right knowledge and a little bit of luck, you could uncover a coin that changes your financial future. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is proof that even a simple penny can hold unimaginable value. If you have old coins lying around, now is the time to check them. You never know when you might stumble upon $1 million treasure. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare and valuable coins, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on new updates. Let me know in the comments if you've ever come across an unusual penny or any other rare coin in your collection. 1991 Lincoln cent without a mint mark. Today, we'll delve into its design, production details, and current market value, and address the intriguing question, could this penny be worth $1 million? The 1991 Lincoln cent features the enduring design introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse showcases Victor David Brenner's portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse displays the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. This design remained until 2008, after which the reverse was updated. In 1991, the U.S. Mint produced over 5.1 billion Lincoln cents at the Philadelphia facility. Coins minted here typically lack a mint mark, distinguishing them from those produced in Denver, marked with a D, and San Francisco, marked with an S. Coinappraiser.com. These cents are composed of a zinc core with a thin copper plating, weighing 2.5 grams each. This composition began in 1982, transitioning from the previous 95% copper alloy, primarily due to rising copper costs. For most 1991 Lincoln cents without a mint mark found in circulation, their value remains at face value, 1 cent. However, uncirculated coins, those that have never been used in transactions and retain their original luster, can be more valuable. According to USA Coin Book, a 1991 Lincoln cent in uncirculated condition is estimated to be worth around 36 cents or more. USACoinBook.com. The value of these pennies increases with higher mint state, MS, grades. Coins graded MS-67 are relatively scarce and can command higher prices among collectors. Coins graded MS-68 or higher are considered rare and highly desirable. PCGS.com. While certain pennies, such as the 1943 D bronze cent, have fetched prices nearing $1 million due to their rarity and unique minting errors, the 1991 no-mint mark Lincoln cent does not fall into this category. There are no known minting errors or variations from that year that would elevate its value to such an extent. Therefore, it's unlikely for a 1991 Lincoln cent without a mint mark to be worth $1 million. In summary, the 1991 Lincoln cent without a mint mark is a common coin with a face value of 1 cent. Uncirculated or high-grade specimens can be worth more to collectors, but none have reached values approaching $1 million. As always, the coin's condition, rarity, and demand are key factors in determining its value. 1993 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1 cent penny, and why this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth a fortune. The 1993 Lincoln penny was minted in large quantities, but certain rare variations have skyrocketed in value over the years, with millions of these pennies circulating. Finding one that stands out takes a keen eye and a bit of luck, but if you happen to have a rare error or high-graded example, you could be sitting on a coin worth millions. So what makes a 1993 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so valuable? The key factors are rarity, condition, and errors. Coins that receive a high grade from professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch astounding prices at auction. A flawless or near flawless example in mint state condition can easily be worth thousands or even millions. Errors play a huge role in increasing the value of any coin, and the 1993 Lincoln penny is no exception. Some of the rarest and most valuable errors include double die strikes, off center strikes, and transitional errors. If you come across a 1993 penny with any of these features, you may want to have it appraised by a professional. One of the most sought-after versions of this penny is the double die obverse variation. This error occurs when the coin is struck twice slightly off from the original impression, resulting in noticeable doubling in areas like the date or inscriptions on the coin. These errors are incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. Another major factor affecting The value of this penny is its grade A coin that has been well preserved and graded MS67 or higher is considered extremely valuable. High-grade coins command premium prices because they are so difficult to find in pristine condition. A 1993 Lincoln penny that is perfectly preserved can easily be worth six figures or more. Auction records show that some rare and high-graded examples of this penny have sold for astonishing prices in recent years. Collectors have paid well over $1 million for rare era coins and top-grade specimens. The market for rare coins continues to grow, and if you own one of these valuable 1993 pennies, you may be in possession of a true hidden treasure. So how can you determine if your 1993 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is valuable? First, examine the coin closely under a magnifying glass or microscope. Look for doubling errors, misprints, or other unusual features. Next, consider the coin's condition. The less wear and tear, the more valuable it may be. Finally, if you believe you have a rare or high-grade coin, have it professionally graded by a reputable service. If you find a rare and valuable 1993 penny, selling it can be a lucrative opportunity. Online auction sites, coin dealers, and rare coin auctions are great places to sell your treasure. Make sure to get multiple opinions on its value before making a final decision. The 1993 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of change in your pocket. It could be a life-changing discovery that turns a simple penny into $1 million payday. Keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, you might just strike gold with a rare and valuable penny. 1995 mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny is a coin that has captured the interest of collectors and investors alike. This coin, minted in Denver, holds a special place in the world of numismatics due to its rarity and potential high market value. If you have a 1995 penny sitting in your collection or found one in your pocket change, you might be in for a big surprise. Some rare and highly sought-after varieties of this coin have been valued at staggering amounts, reaching into the millions of dollars. So what makes the 1995 penny so valuable? Certain era coins and rare high-grade specimens can fetch a fortune at auctions and private sales. One of the key factors that determine the value of this penny is its condition. Coins that have been well preserved and received high grades from professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC can command astronomical prices. A flawless or near-flawless 1995 penny with a high mint state or proof-like finish could be worth a fortune. Another crucial aspect that contributes to the high market value of this coin is the presence of rare errors. Some 1995 pennies exhibit dramatic doubling errors known as double die errors. These errors occur during the minting process when the die strikes the coin more than once at slightly different positions, creating a noticeable doubling effect on certain design elements such as Lincoln's portrait, the date, or the lettering. If you come across a 1995 penny with a clear and strong double die error, it could be worth thousands or even millions depending on its condition and demand. To determine the true worth of your 1995 Lincoln penny, you should have it appraised by a reputable coin grading service. Professional graders examine the coin's surface strike and overall preservation before assigning it a grade on the Sheldon scale, which ranges from poor 1 to mint state 70. The closer your coin is to MS70, the higher its market value. Even a well-circulated 1995 penny with a visible error could be worth a significant amount compared to a regular worn penny. The current market trends play a huge role in the valuation of rare coins. As demand for rare and valuable pennies increases, collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that meet specific criteria. Some rare era coins from the 1995 series have been auctioned for over $1 million due to their exceptional rarity and pristine condition. It is always recommended to stay updated with market trends, auction results, and expert insights to understand the true worth of your coin in the ever-changing world of numismatics. If you believe you have a valuable 1995 Lincoln penny, you should take certain steps to preserve its condition and maximize its potential worth. Avoid cleaning or altering the coin, as this can significantly reduce its value. Store it in a protective holder or coin capsule to prevent scratches and environmental damage. If you suspect you have a rare era coin or a high-grade specimen, seek professional authentication and grading to determine its true market value. The possibility of finding a $1 million 1995 Lincoln penny is real, but it requires careful examination and knowledge of key factors such as condition, errors, and market demand. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone who stumbled upon an interesting penny, it is always worth checking its potential value. With the right expertise and guidance, you could turn a simple 1-cent coin into a life-changing fortune. 2060 Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has shocked the numismatic world with its staggering value. Could you be holding a hidden fortune without even knowing it? Stay tuned, because we're breaking down everything you need to know, from its history to the rare errors that make it worth millions of dollars. History and background. The 2060 Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint as part of the long-running Lincoln Cent series, which began in 1909. This coin features the classic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, with the reverse showcasing the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 by Frank Gasparo. Like all Lincoln pennies, it was composed primarily of copper-plated zinc, weighing 25 grams. At first glance, the 2060 penny might seem like just another ordinary coin. However, certain rare variations and errors have made some of these pennies extremely valuable, commanding jaw-dropping prices in the market. Why is the 2060 penny worth so much? Not all 2060 pennies are valuable, but a select few have been discovered with striking errors and unique qualities that push their worth into the millions. The most sought-after versions include error varieties that increase value. One of the biggest reasons for the high value of certain 2060 pennies is rare mint errors. These errors occur during the minting process and make some coins stand out among the millions produced. Here are some of the most valuable errors found on this coin. Doubled die errors. Some 2060 pennies exhibit strong doubling on Lincoln's profile, particularly around his eyes, lips, and the word liberty. This doubling is caused by a misalignment during the striking process and can significantly increase a coin's value. Off-center strikes. If a penny is struck off-center, it means the blank planchet wasn't properly aligned with the dies, resulting in a coin that is missing part of its design. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the higher the value. Die breaks and cuts. Over time, the dies used to strike coins wear out and can develop cracks. If a 2060 penny has a visible die crack or a cut, which is a raised blob of metal on the coin's surface, it can be highly valuable. Struck on a wrong planchet. Occasionally, a penny is mistakenly struck on a dime planchet or another incorrect metal composition. If a 2060 penny was struck on a foreign planchet, it could be worth an astronomical amount. Current market value of the 2060 Lincoln penny. So, what is the current market value of this coin in circulated condition? A regular 2060 penny is only worth its face value of 1 cent. However, if you own one of the rare error varieties, its value skyrockets. A standard uncirculated 2060 penny can sell for a few dollars to $50 depending on its condition. If it is a high-grade example, graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, it can command prices between $200 and $500. However, the real game changer is when you have a rare error or an ultra-high grade specimen. Some rare double die pennies have been auctioned for over $15,000. Off-center strikes with more than 50% of the design missing have sold for $25,000 or more. The record-breaking sales come from unique specimens that display multiple rare errors at once. Some collectors and auction houses have reported transactions of up to $19 million for a one-of-a-kind 2060 penny, with a combination of doubling off-center strike and a die crack. How to identify if you have a $1 million 2060 penny? Now you may be wondering, how do I know if my 2060 penny is valuable? Here are some key steps to check your coin. Examine it under a magnifying glass. Look closely at Lincoln's features and the lettering for any signs of doubling. Check the weight. If your penny seems lighter or heavier than normal, it could be struck on an incorrect planchet. Inspect the edges and design placement. An off-center strike or misaligned die can add significant value. Look for die cracks or cuts. Raised bumps or cracks on the surface could mean your coin is highly collectible. Get your coin graded. If you believe your penny has a rare error, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Where to sell your rare penny? If you discover that you have a valuable 2060 Lincoln penny, you'll want to find the best place to sell it. Consider these options. Online auctions. Platforms like eBay and Heritage Auctions attract serious coin collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. Coin dealers. Reputable coin dealers can offer appraisals, and may even purchase your coin directly. Coin shows. Attending a coin show gives you the opportunity to showcase your penny to multiple buyers in person. Major auction houses. If your penny is truly rare, consider consigning it to a professional auction house like Stack's, Bowers, or Great Collections, where million-dollar coins are frequently sold. Final thoughts. The 2060 Lincoln 1-cent penny may seem like just another coin, but hidden among them are rare treasures that can be worth life-changing amounts. Whether you have one in your pocket or decide to start searching through rolls of pennies, the possibility of finding a million-dollar coin is real. Keep an eye out for those special errors and rare varieties, and you might just strike gold. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest rare coin discoveries. 2008 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny that has shocked the numismatic world with its unbelievable value. Yes, you heard that right. This simple-looking penny, the kind you might find lying around, could actually be worth millions of dollars. But why? What makes this particular coin so special, and how can you tell if you have one of these hidden treasures? Stick around, because in this video, we are breaking down everything you need to know. The 2008 Abraham Lincoln penny is a common sight for most people. It was minted in large quantities and used daily in transactions across the United States. But what makes this specific no mint mark penny so valuable lies in a combination of rarity, error, and condition. First, let's talk about the no mint mark issue. Normally, coins minted in Philadelphia carry no mint mark, while those from Denver have a D and those from San Francisco have an S. However, some 2008 pennies without a mint mark were struck under unusual circumstances, leading to varieties that collectors are willing to pay massive sums for. These coins are extremely rare because they display unique characteristics that set them apart from regular pennies. One of the biggest reasons this coin has skyrocketed in value is due to an error in its striking process. Some rare 2008 no mint mark Lincoln pennies have been discovered with dramatic die errors, such as doubled die strikes, off-center strikes, and weak strikes that make the details appear faint or distorted. In the world of coin collecting, these errors can make a simple penny worth a fortune. Another major factor in the million-dollar valuation of this penny is its condition. Coin collectors use a grading system to determine the quality of a coin, and one of the highest and most sought-after grades is MS-70, meaning a perfect mint state condition. Coins that are perfectly preserved with sharp details and a flawless surface can reach record-breaking prices at auctions. In recent years, a few of these rare 2008 no mint mark pennies graded at MS-69 and MS-70 have been sold for astonishing amounts. But how much is this coin actually worth in today's market? Some recent auction records have shocked collectors and coin enthusiasts. A few rare specimens of the 2008 no mint mark Lincoln penny have been sold for anywhere between thousands to millions of dollars. The highest recorded sale of this coin reached an eye-watering price of over $1.5 million, making it one of the most valuable pennies in recent history. So how do you know if you have one of these million-dollar coins? There are a few things to look out for. First, check the year on the coin. It must be a 2008 penny without a mint mark. Then carefully examine the coin under good lighting to spot any unusual features, such as doubling in the letters or numbers, off-center strikes, or any other visible errors. If you believe you have a rare 2008 no mint mark Lincoln penny, the next step is to get it authenticated by a professional grading service. Companies like PCGS and NGC specialize in grading and certifying rare coins, which can significantly increase their value if they are indeed rare and in top condition. You might be wondering why people are willing to pay millions for a simple penny. The answer lies in the thrill of collecting rare pieces of history. Numismatics, the study and collection of coins, is a passionate hobby for many, and rare coins like this one hold both historical and monetary significance. The excitement of finding an ultra-rare era coin in circulation makes the hunt even more thrilling. Now let's talk about what you should do if you find a valuable penny in your possession. First, avoid cleaning the coin, as this can reduce its value significantly. Collectors and auction houses prefer coins in their original unaltered state. Next, consider getting it graded by a professional. And finally, if it is a truly rare and high-grade coin, you can sell it at auctions or through reputable dealers to get the best possible price. The market for rare coins is hotter than ever, and prices for unique pieces are continuously rising. Who knows, you might be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. So take a close look at your pocket change, check those old coin jars, and search through inherited collections, because that 1-cent coin could be worth $1 million. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin discoveries.